Today, I move inside for the winter, and there's a lot of exciting stuff that's going to be happening. I'll tell you after the short break.
Yes! Please subscribe!
On my journey on how to be self-sufficient, I've got a number of things to do. Now, the garden is one, and it's probably one of the big important ones because it's supplying your food. The other part is, of course, inside your own home. You've got to do up your home. Now, last winter I began doing up my home. I didn't quite finish it. I've still got quite a lot of things to do. And this is, I'm talking about basic things. Now, the kitchen that I'm sitting in here is not finished. It's only got halfway before I had to start in the garden. So I've got a number of things to do in the kitchen. I've got a little more touch-ups to do in the living room. I've got my whole bathroom. I have to retile my bathroom and stuff because when I hadn't even really begun. I put a new bath and I put a new boiler in. Now I haven't done all the walls, so the walls have got tiles that have got gaps and stuff like that. So I have to chip off all those tiles. I have to put in my extractor fan properly. I have to build a whole cupboard around the new boiler that I put into my bathroom. I put a whole new bathroom suite in because the last one I couldn't even bath it. The water would just run straight out the bottom. It was awful. And I had to do quite a lot of work there. I had to put new carpets in and everything else. So there's a lot of work there to do in the bathroom. I have to do the passage because I had to put a new banister rail in. I haven't put it in properly. I fixed it to the wall, but it had a bend in it, so I have to fix that. And I have to paint that. I have to finish my daughter's bedroom off by painting all the skirtings and stuff like this. So there's quite a bit of work to do over the winter, and that's before I've really started decorating it. Now the kitchen door and the living room door, I have to strip that down of all its old paint because it's really looking horrible. And they're both glass doors, and the people that have painted last have got paint all over the glass, so that's quite a lot of work just on its own, just to strip those doors down. So that's the sort of work that I'm looking at doing inside the house. Now there is one other thing that I want to do during the winter, and that's I'm putting myself on a herbal medicine course. Now this is not just how to make herbal medicine. I've got books and stuff that I probably will be showing that as well on how to make the herbal medicine. But more importantly than making the herbal medicine is understanding how herbal medicine works and how to prescribe and diagnose yourself to be able to administer, at least to yourself and to your family. Now, this is not a degree course. I'm not prepared to go at this point in time on another degree. I certainly haven't got the money to go on another degree. But I don't need more certificates and stuff like this. This is merely a certificate course, and it'll teach me how to administer herbal medicines and how to prescribe them and how to make them for my own family. Now, it's an American course, and they do say that you can go and you can open up a herbal medicine course online and you can practice as a herbalist, but I have no real desire to do that. I want to become self-sufficient. Now, I think medicine is probably a very, very important thing. Now, I know elsewhere you don't have things like the NHS. You have medical aids like we did in South Africa. And you pay a lot of money for this. So it's very worthwhile to sort of know how to look after yourself. Now, in Britain here, we've got the NHS and we're very, very privileged to have it. But it's always under threat. And recently, over the last 10 years, the politicians have put enormous pressure on privatizing the NHS, which means going to some sort of medical aid scheme. They've already done this with dental, and it's well in the process, I think, to privatize the NHS and make people pay for that. And I know in America, there's something like 600,000 people that go bankrupt through medical bills alone in every year. And I can see this sort of thing coming to Britain where people won't be able to afford their own medical. And so it is very good, I think, and proper to learn something on how to take charge, especially if you want to become self-sufficient like I do, and take charge of your own life and say, okay, I can administer and I can make my own medicines. And as you well know, I want to grow them in my garden, but I'm not too sure which plants to put there. And I'm hoping that this course will help me decide exactly which plants I need in the garden for my health. Now, I don't think it'll cure me of my diabetes, but I'm sure that it might help me bring it more under control. I've been a diabetic now for, must be close to 10 years. And I know I've suffered quite a lot in the past from loss of memory. In fact, it was just a year ago I was losing my memory, and I started doing some sort of healthy eating, herbal remedy stuff. And it brought my memory back from me. I had, a year and a half ago, I could hardly move because my back was so sore. And through healthy eating and certain other sort of alternative therapies, you know, like stretching and massage and stuff, my back became better. And I still suffer from a sore back, but at least, as you can see from the whole of this summer and of last winter, I've been doing enormous amount of work and stuff, which I never did before. And this is why I'm so excited, because the stuff really works. These alternative therapies where our modern therapies have failed, these alternative therapies have worked for me and have shown such marvelous, it's almost been miraculous results that I've been able to get out there and be myself again. And that's what I want to do for this winter. So anyway, to start with, I'm going to be getting stuck in with doing chores, and I'm going to update you exactly what I've been doing and how I'm processing along there. I'm not going to show you the little details because most of you know this sort of stuff, but I'm going to keep you updated. But what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to bring out a short video every week on what I'm learning in the course, so that you guys can also get an idea of what herbal medicine is about if you don't know, and how it works. And if you're really interested, then we can get down to doing a better course on how to, and I can show you the books that I'm reading and stuff like this, and I can even direct you to the course on what I'm doing and, you know, how it's benefiting me. And you can do the same sort of thing yourself. Okay then, thanks for listening. Bye-bye.